battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. We are in Pitbull Stadium, just outside Miami, the home field of the FIU Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship trophy. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the FIU Panthers offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured in. And now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chain.
Grab down the middle. It's Carter. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass caught. Second down now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
That completion makes it second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Now here comes the bunch formation. To throw, it's Moore. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. First down. Looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Carter. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Stone. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Keeps it on the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now the offense dialing up a draw play, but it goes backwards. Not exactly what they were hoping for in that play call.
To throw, it's Moore. It's the running back in the flat. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be down and inches to go. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. First and goal for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, FIU. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Middle Tennessee's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Throw to the left. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Crowder. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Important second down play coming up. And they hand it off to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for the defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. After the great offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Who got it? The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. First down and 10. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Crucial third down play right here. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. And the Blue Raiders looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It's an out route. The catch made. Brought that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets made on the out route. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. To the air. It's Moore. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Panthers. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Tate. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Galloway. Tackled, but first down. The Blue Raiders will crank up the tempo. Looking downfield. It's Crowder. Fires it to the wideout. Ram down the middle. It's Tate. The defense has got it. And the ball to the ground. They get him to the ground. Heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker.
So close to a scoop and score. You got to feel for him after that, but at least he's put his offense inside the 5-yard line with a chance for a touchdown.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Florida International, as they put 6 more on the board.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Galloway. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the offense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Crowder. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
He's running out of time here. Breaks free. Picks up the 1st down and still going. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Blue Raiders. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Crowder. He's got a man down the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a wide receiver screen. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. What a catch by the sophomore.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Eludes a tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. And the Blue Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Crowder. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's got it in the open. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now it's 2nd down here. Throwing off play action. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Ball handed off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Grab near the sticks. It's Stone. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It is intercepted. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The sure hands. It's Tate. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 20. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. The comeback is on.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. the handoff. It's Martin. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
With the catch, it's Stone. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Caught behind the line, it's Martin. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking to pass. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's a keeper. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Here we go. An exciting start of the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. It does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, FIU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around and catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Crowder. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Blue Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Galloway. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the Blue Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the back gets the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Looking to throw. It's Crowder. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game. Still losing by 11. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Shaw.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Blue Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
To throw, it's Crowder. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Here comes third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Defense. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. So the mistake on third down gives the offense new life here. Could be crucial here late in the one-score game. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Look out, whole different game now. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here late. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Gonna run it. It's Martin. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. They try to sneak it for the first. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Dump off caught by the running back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Galloway. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally bring him down, but what will return after the takeaway?
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've achieved a goal. They've made their case. Now it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do to see if they're going to get that college football playoff invite. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.